I talk about this all the time on the channel, but it bears reminder because there's always new people watching my videos. Welcome along if you are new to the channel. I love to discover new music of all genres, from all over the world, different eras, different styles. The operative word here is always different, and going into music with an extremely open mind is a skill. It doesn't necessarily come natural to a lot of us, because I think a lot of the music discovery process, yes, it is organic, but also in the long run can be extremely self-affirming if you don't decide to go out of your own understanding, which it's very natural. We only have limited time in the day, and there's so much music out there nowadays, especially to consume. But I just encourage all of you to enjoy more music that is out there. And today we're going to be discovering some more new music together in the form of Norwegian indie pop. I'll be giving a first-time reaction to a group named Highasakite. For the first time, we'll be checking out their song Samurai Swords. I'm excited to check this out as always, but before we do, a massive thank you goes to Scott the Great for the generous donation request and the new selection today. But now we jump in.
I am leaving, I'm unleashing, I unravel to the leeches. I'm pleasant, I'm not loving, I'm not loving. I'm not listening, I'm not talking, I am tangled to the speechless. I'm obnoxious, I'm not loving, I'm not loving.
The piano feels like an avalanche, just inevitably.
Just call it the guys with the samurai sword.
Oh.
Just call it the guys with the samurai sword.
Oh my god.
Someone else will love like a rainstorm.
Oh, that's beautiful. It is so
Someone
beautiful.
else will drown in your long, strong arms. I'm not present at all.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know how that feels.
Wait, her voice is so captivating. Dare I say it's reminiscent of what I hear when I listen to Aurora, and I just absolutely love Aurora. If you guys haven't checked out my Aurora reactions, I encourage you to do so. She has that same angelic-like quality to her voice. When she reaches for those high notes, she floats. She soars above the rest of it all. The rumbling of the piano, which it almost serves as this like bass as well, because there's a lot of earth to it. So in addition to it, acting as this cascading falling avalanche, it is also rumbling beneath this mix. Really beautiful so far. Let's wind it back some.
Someone else would drown in your long, strong arms. I'm not present at all. I don't know how that feels.
To be present, wow. It is hard to be present all the time. I do my best every day to be present.
I'm not flawless, I'm not cautious. I am blazing out the houses. I am poison, I'm not loving, I'm not loving. I'm not focused, I'm not stable.
Wow.
There's no patience, no salvation, no heartache. I'm not loving, I'm not loving, I'm not loving.
I'm not loving.
Just call it the guys with the samurai sword. Just call it the guys with the samurai sword. So
gonna make me tear up in the morning, man. Oh my god, it's so heartfelt. All of the ways that she's kind of chastising herself, what seems to be in this, I don't know, it could be in a relationship, but it almost feels like she's just talking about her presence in the world and noting all of her flaws, her shortcomings, right? I'm not flawless. She starts out with, I'm not flawless, and I'm gone, I'm out of here, I'm not stable, I'm a poison, I'm not loving. And the tragic part of making statements like that is that those are affirmations and they self-perpetuate. They will reinforce themselves in this positive feedback loop straight to the bottom. If you believe that you are a lonely person and you affirm to yourself, yes, I am a lonely person, then you've identified with that trait, and therefore all of your subconscious actions will guide you to a place that will give you the true outcome of loneliness. Now, whose fault was it at that point? And we don't have to assign fault per se, but you can at least follow the logic of how we dig ourselves these holes when things do feel bad, and we do think lesser of ourselves. In those moments, we need to be the most forgiving, show ourselves the most patience and grace, and not triple down in the other direction. Even though it is so easy for us to do that, that's where we can rely on our faith, on the love and support of those around, so that we don't become our worst enemies. That's why the song, to me, it is so overwhelmingly sad. Oof.
Slow down your long, strong arm.
And I wonder, the samurai sword, why that imagery, the
I
ninja.
don't know how that feels.
There's a lot of like grace in it, but also there's like with harikari, the self-destruction associated with it. Oh my gosh. And it's no longer like a falling avalanche to me. The piano feels like settled snow. It's a short piece. I'm gonna run it back. I want to hear this again. God, is it beautiful. Scott, you got some good picks. Let's run it back. I gotta hear that again. Love the chord progression. Love the melancholy all with it, even though I preach peace, love, positivity. Sad music gets me.
I unravel to the leeches, unpleasant.
I unravel to the leeches. Wow.
I'm alone. I'm not listening, I'm not talking. I am tangled to the speechless. I'm obnoxious, I'm not loving.
Wow. And there's, with all of these descriptors, it's almost like she's posing both sides of the coin, both extremes, right? I don't talk, I talk too much, I'm tangled, I'm confused, I know too well how to destroy myself. You can see that if it's not one solution, then it will be the exact opposite solution. And this manifests in so many different ways in life, where we follow a path and we realize, oh man, this path isn't really for me, it's not working. Let me completely pivot to the other extreme, when maybe the solution lies somewhere closer to the middle.
I'm not loving. Just call it the guys with the samurai sword.
Oh my word.
Just call it the
love this, man.
I don't know how that feels.
I don't know how that feels. I mean, all of this is layered with honesty too, but what an honest delivery.
I'm not flawless, I'm not cautious. I am blazing out the houses. I am poison. I'm not low, I'm not low. I'm not focused, I'm not stable. There's no patience, no salvation, no heartache. I'm not low, I'm not low, I'm not low. Just call it the guys with the samurai soul. Just call it the guys with the samurai soul. Someone else will love like a rainstorm. Someone else will drown your love.
I'm in love with her vocals, love with her melody, and just the honesty. God, man. Why does such good music, beautiful music, have to be the most emotionally heart-aching?
I don't know how that feels.
Unreal.
I don't.
God, it's getting me emotional, man. Did not expect my morning to start out this way, but that's fine. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you for the request, Scott. I don't know if you guys noticed throughout that track too, there was a lot of, I guess what you can call like an echo throughout the track. Occasionally it would come in the form of like a light background vocal, I'm assuming it's another vocal layer being added, or just in the form of reverberation coming from the existing piano being played. But there are other effects being added in post, almost serving as like the wind in this track, a bit of texture to add to this atmosphere, because the overall atmosphere here, it is extremely cloudy. Like I said, I depicted that avalanche earlier and the settled snow towards the end. It is a lot of inner tumult that brings us to a place where we can finally be at peace with ourselves. The thing is, in which peace are we? Where did we land? Because it's all well and good to not have things to think about, but because we've like done all the thinking and we're finally past our own inner conflict, but hopefully that yields a preferable outcome in the end. You know, you wouldn't want to have all this inner tumult and then in the end, you know, be left on the streets, for example, just putting a random thought out there. You would want your inner tumult to lead to clarity in your thinking and inner peace that allows you to flourish in who you are and where you would like to go. I mean, I really love this song. I'm trying to think of how the samurai swords fit into it. I think with samurai swords, they are a tool, right? Could be used for anything. And I think of like ninjas and samurais themselves. They handle this weapon with such grace and finesse. It can be used in a very beautiful way, and it is itself an expression of art and the human body. but you could also use it very destructively as well. Our emotions are much the same. They can help shape our future and be a kind of guide, a compass for us. And maybe an emotive compass for us to tell our nervous systems where we ought to be going. And they can also lead us down problematic, destructive paths potentially. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think about all that in the comments below. If you'd like to make a request yourself, whether it's more Highasakite or anything else, you can do so by clicking the first link down below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.